Today I'm at Manhattan Motor Cars in New York City, and I was just handed the key to this 2008 Bugatti Veyron. It's currently for sale for $1.2 million. So I'm going to be showing you the outside and then the inside. So here's the key to the car. It's very simple. You've got your Bugatti logo on this side, and then on this side you've got your unlock and lock buttons. The car itself is an Obsidian Black with Cognac interior, which we'll be checking out shortly. This car has 2,925 miles on the odometer, and it is for sale here at Manhattan Motor Cars. If anyone's interested, come see Viviana and she'll help you out. So the 2008 Bugatti Veyron has a mid-mounted and quad-turbo 8-liter W16 engine, and that engine produces 1,001 horsepower. In addition to 1,001 horsepower, this car also makes 922 pound-feet of torque, and this Veyron is all-wheel drive. The Veyron has 12 radiators, and it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds. It'll reach 150 miles per hour 8.3 seconds sooner than the Nissan GT-R from this time period. It has a top speed of 253 miles per hour, and at that rate, as it's traveling 371 feet per second, it'll empty its 26.4 gallon fuel tank in just 19 minutes. 4 tires for this car will set you back $25,000, and the hydraulic rams that raise the rear wing at 137 miles per hour are identical to those that raise flaps on aircraft. 300 of these Veyrons were built, and to secure your own, you had to place a $420,000 deposit to one of 11 US Bugatti dealers at the time. When it first came out, this car was shipped via Air France, so the destination charge was $100,000. You also got hit with a $7,700 guzzler tax, and to date all buyers have been male, apart from the wife of Volkswagen board chairman Ferdinand Piëch. So even though this car is over a decade old, it's still immensely beautiful. So as we take a look at the outside of the car, my favorite thing about it is probably this Obsidian Black paint that looks absolutely beautiful. Of course, you've got your horseshoe Bugatti grille in the front with the Bugatti logo right there. It's pretty hard to see, but in the front you do have carbon fiber. And you also have carbon fiber side skirts along the side of the car. You've got these 12-spoke wheels with blue Bugatti brake calipers. You've got this big air intake right behind the door. And right above that, you've got your fuel cap with the Bugatti logo on it. And if we come around to the back of the car, you've got your taillights and your exhaust. You've also got a carbon fiber rear diffuser. In typical Bugatti fashion, you have a massive rear wing and a great view of the W16 engine. From back here, you can also see the interior of the car, which we're going to check out right now. So the car is unlocked. So you've got Cognac leather interior with some Alcantara throughout the car. So let's hop in. So right now I'm sitting inside the 2008 Bugatti Veyron. So of course, since it's over a decade old, I'm not expecting any modern technology. This car is very old school, but it's still insanely beautiful and a rich part of Bugatti's history. So you've got your door handle and your mirror switches over here. Down here you've got your window switches that are covered in Cognac leather. This whole door is covered in leather. Down here you even have a little storage compartment. So that's cool, and that's on both doors. You also have a little storage space right here to the left of the seat, and your parking brake right behind that. You also have a button to open the fuel cap and to get to the oil. So you've got leather on the doors, Alcantara over here, and very soft carpets in this car. The Veyron offers such a luxurious vibe. You've got leather all throughout the center here, and then this nice trim for the center control stack. In front of you, you've got a completely leather steering wheel with not a single button on it. You've got your paddle shifters on the steering wheel itself and a stalk for the windshield wipers. The left stalk is for your turn signals and your headlights. To the left of the steering wheel, you've got your headlight switch, and an AC vent. You also have an AC vent on the passenger side and two in the center. So the one on the passenger side and the driver's side are very thin and narrow, but the ones in the center are just circles. You've got your hazard lights button right in between them, in addition to an analog clock up there. Right here you've got your media buttons, and down here you've got your climate control buttons and switches. Right in front of that you've got your gear lever, and this Veyron does have heated seats, so the buttons are right there and right there. You also have a button to control the aerodynamics. And of course, you've got your engine start button right behind the gear lever. Behind that, you have a small storage space to fit your keys and maybe your phone. And between the two seats, you have tons of Alcantara with the Bugatti logo and a great view of the engine. The headliner and sun visors are also Alcantara, same with the A-pillars. Up here, you've got your cabin lights. The entire dashboard is leather, including the seats. In the instrument cluster in front of you, you've got your tachometer in the center, your speedometer to the right. To the left, you have your odometer and how much horsepower you're using. At the upper left, you have your oil temperature gauge, and at the top right, you have your gas gauge. Down there, you have maybe the smallest brake pedal I've ever seen. Look how small it is. And of course you've got your gas pedal to the right. Everything you touch in this interior has a premium feel, tons of high quality materials, especially leather and Alcantara. You also have this nice trim in the center control stack and on the steering wheel. The Veyron is undoubtedly luxurious. To open the door, you just pull that. It's just a regular door handle. So it's definitely not very easy getting out of this car since you have to get both feet over the door sill, and the door sill is very thick and you don't want to kick the door either, so you do have to kind of take your time, and it's not very graceful, but then again it is a Bugatti and I'm sure it's worth it. So that's the 2008 Bugatti Veyron. If anyone's interested in this car, it is for sale here at Manhattan Motor Cars. Come see Viviana and she'll help you out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.